Well, Jamgate notwithstanding, apparently at 5:30 p.m. today, a lot of things occurred in New York. First of all, we have Harvey Weinstein. Is it in the New York Post that I read this? Harvey Weinstein, who is serving about 23 years for a lot of very grotesque sexual crimes in New York. You know, the Hollywood mogul. He just got a new trial because the judge who tried him on the lower court apparently allowed in a lot of very prejudicial evidence. And on appeal to the Court of Appeals, the decision was overturned and it was sent back to the lower court. So he gets a new trial, and that judge is no longer even on the bench. His judgeship was not renewed. So that's really interesting. The second thing I got from the New York Post just now, I mean, in case you guys have no idea who Harvey Weinstein is, he's somebody that Gwyneth Paltrow used to work for his movie company, and she basically said that she was very young and she was 26 or something, and she won an Oscar. And, while working for his movie studio, and he made some inappropriate overtures, and Brad Pitt, her then boyfriend, threatened to beat the bejesus out of Harvey Weinstein if he tried this crap again. That said, Harvey was not on trial for whatever happened with him and Gwyneth, and a bunch of other women also testified. I don't know if Gwyneth actually testified or if she just gave her statement, but other women were allowed to testify who said that in the past he, had behaved inappropriately, whatever. And, this is a criminal trial, and his lawyers argued, look, you can only allow evidence that pertains to the specific crime for which our client is charged. And you cannot allow in all of this prejudicial stuff because then he can't have a fair trial. And, without reading any of the paperwork here, maybe I would agree with that. I mean, you can't sort of let in all this prejudicial stuff. He doesn't sound like he was a Boy Scout, obviously, and you want to keep your distance from these kinds of people. But he's tried for a specific crime. You need to focus on that crime and not sort of paint with such a broad brush. However, I digress. This is about King Charles. Apparently, King Charles is busy with Jamgate. He's been busy with Jamgate, competing with Meghan, trying to outdo her. Buckingham Palace has been stealing Meghan's PR goodwill with her Arrow strawberry jam. They came out with their own fancy schmancy strawberry jam video, which even, other international press are like kind of making fun of Buckingham Palace at this point. It's like, how pathetic can you guys be? I mean, didn't he have a jam before Meghan? Why does he need Meghan to promote his jam, and sell his jam? So King Charles has been busy doing that. He's been busy basically hiring people for £12 an hour, which is to me an outrage. He's been busy charging, I think, $300 to visit Balmoral, which to me is an outrage. A lot of outrageous things have been going on involving King Charles and money and so on and so forth, because even with Meghan's jam and his own jam, it's all money. They're just trying to make more and more and more and more money. But apparently, in between all of that, he's also been updating his funeral plans. His funeral plans are being updated regularly because apparently he's a lot sicker. Well, what is this? This is not King Charles. How is this? What the heck is this? What is that? Is this someone's behind? why would they put this? These people are demonic. Why would they put someone's rear end in an article about King Charles's funeral plans, as if this has something to do with the article? It does not. Does this make any sense? Is she getting a tattoo? What in the name of God? What the? Is this somebody's posterior? This is not a posterior. This looks like a posterior. Why would they put this in this article? Demonic people. Anyway, so apparently, I digress. Sorry about that. But it's just very bizarre. You do you concur? Do you concur? Like totally bizarre. Someone's posterior in an article as if it's King Charles's posterior, but it can't be King Charles's posterior because it looks like a woman in a certain way, right? With oh, I don't want to come back to this planet when it's over. Just, I don't want to come back. It's too much. It's too much. Anyway, so King Charles's funeral plans. So anyway, so he's okay. So basically, they're saying that according to the New York Post and the Daily Beast, apparently is that things are not good with King Charles. Things are not good with King Charles. um his health is worse than they're saying, allegedly. I didn't write the article. I report on the article. Okay, I'm commenting on the article. I have no idea. So he's very unwell, according to the article, and more than they're letting on, and they're trying to stay optimistic, but he's very unwell. See his eyes? This is a tough man also, so don't feel sorry for him, Argentina. Don't cry for me, Great Britannia. He's very, very tough. Cold. He's cold. He's cold. Sometimes I look at him and I am overwhelmed almost with a sense of, you know, I don't know if it's empathy or something. It's like, you know what I mean? You know how some people just they tug at your heartstrings, you know what I mean? And you can't hate them. It's not like that much, but I mean, it's hard to hate him. But at the same time, he's not innocent. He's not innocent. He's cold and he's cruel. He's a cruel guy. He's capable of great cruelty, I think, right? I think that's just my opinion. And he loved this woman. That's it. That's my opinion, right? He loved this woman, and I think she loved him. Okay. Now, do you think it? Well, here's the thing. I think he loved her when he couldn't have her. You know what I mean? Like he just, ugh. I mean, she was with another man. He's frustrated. He's with another woman. He wants her. He wants her. He wants her. They cheat. They cheat. They cheat. They go on their boat rides in a little pond. Da, da, da. I wonder whether once Diana was gone and her husband was gone and they had full and total access to each other, I wonder if it was still so passionate between them or if they ever felt like, oh my God, this is it. What a big mistake, because that's possible, but they would never let on, ever, 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 you know. I digress. So apparently, um, Tina Brown also hinted at the monarch's health struggles, writing recently that Charles's cancer has put Prince William and Kate Middleton in frightening proximity to ascending the throne just when they had hoped for a span of years to parent their children out of the public eye. Well, that's very interesting. With Kate being gone, girl, and all this very mysterious stuff going on. If King Charles does, croak tomorrow, we're all going to croak. I know when I use this word, people get a little like, whatever. But yeah, I mean that's how I refer to it. We're going to croak. We are all going to croak. Now, do you think when he does in fact croak that Kate will come out of hiding? I think she will. I personally believe, it is my personal belief, that Kate and William have quietly quitted. It's like a quiet quitting slash slow down, but they, as soon as King Charles croaks, it's game on, and she will come out and everything will be normal again. Anyway, so this was a long video, and it seems like things are worse than we think. King Charles is seriously ill. Poor Camilla, but at least she got a year or two out of it, right? She got to be queen. She was monarch. She wasn't queen consort. Apparently, William's wife is going to be queen consort as of now, but he can easily change that. Just like his papa. His papa just said, she's queen, okay? She's queen, okay? And William can do the same thing. And he probably will. He probably will. And he'll make her mother the queen consort. Or at least a countess. The countess of wherever. So that's it for this one, I'm thinking. He's working on his funeral plans. And they want it to be smoother than even Queen Elizabeth's. But I thought Queen Elizabeth's funeral was pretty smooth. They want it to be very, very smooth. But why does he keep making all this money and being so money grabbing in his final days rather than sort of be more generous? I don't understand this. Do you understand this? I don't understand this. Anyway, this is all from page 6, right? The New York Post. So that's all for this one. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.